Hello everybody, what's happening? You're here with Dave on NZBlokes.co.nz and I am having a look at the TitanFall Open Beta. So, this is going to be available on March the 13th for the Xbox One, the Xbox 360 and the PC. Just before we get started, if you notice any of the stuttery frame rate issues that I appear to encounter on this, it is not the game's fault, it is just a problem with the video capture software that I'm using. So when I run this without the video capture stuff, I get a beautiful 60 frames per second consistently on very high graphics settings with my NVIDIA GTX 680. Now, one thing that you notice straight away here is that this game is really very pretty, and it is also very vertically inclined. So here I am at the start of the level looking for some bad guys, and immediately I run into a problem. I have chosen a new class which carries a shotgun instead of an assault rifle. So yeah, you should know what you're playing. As you can see here, there's just some great ways to move across the map as well. You've got wall running, you've got wall jumping, you've got double jumping, you can hop up onto ledges, and oh yeah, every character in the game has the ability to cloak for a short period of time. Cloaking will allow you to sneak up on opponents without being spotted and shoot them with a shotgun. So you have two types of enemies in this game. In terms of infantry, you have bots, which are small red blips that appear on your radar when you get close to them. And then you've got the big red blips that you can see in the mini-map up there, which are human-controlled players. So these are the guys that you want to go for, because they give you more of the attrition points, and also they knock down the timer for your Titan. As you can see here, I've got a 1 minute and 6 second timer on my Titan at the moment, and this is me getting killed because I didn't see the guy coming across the stairs, and I didn't see the guy who just spawned behind me. So the kill cam's obviously making a good return here. That is something that is always worth a look at, because there are some quite comical ways in which you will get killed in this game. So I'm about to walk around the corner into the entire enemy team and take a few of them out and get my ass handed to me. At the same time, this knocks away, and you can see this happening very quickly, this destroys my Titan timer. So it tells me that it's ready for my Titan to drop, and I immediately smash the V key. That's probably a mistake because it just puts it wherever I was pointing at the time. And obviously then I got immediately taken out. One thing you will also encounter though is that your Titan is kind of semi-intelligent. So I see this guy here, I decide that I'm going to take him out, which I do, yay. And during this time my Titan says, you know what, I'm going to go off and start killing things. So it kind of goes into a defensive mode where it starts shooting at stuff until I'm ready to go and be put in it. So this is me going into my Titan, getting my shield on, and then I'm like, well, he's not firing at me, so I better start firing at him. Which I do, which is nice. An interesting point to note here is that when you doom a Titan, you're not actually killing the pilot. What you're doing is you're putting the well, you're smashing the Titan basically, and the pilot has an opportunity to eject. So if you really want to like go in for the kill, you have to keep firing when you see that message. I didn't. Okay, so I am about to run out of talent again, but that's okay because obviously it's only my second round of this game, so I wasn't really expecting to do very much. I found a couple of bots here and then realised that there were a couple of Titans around the corner, so I thought I'd sort of see what I could do there. And then there was another one, and yeah, so I walked around this corner, realised I was kind of trapping myself, and then promptly got killed. It's nice to see how the Titan takes me out though, so let's have a look at that. Yep, that's right. If they melee you before you are able to eject, they pull you out of your Titan and throw you away like yesterday's rubbish. Which is nice, a nice little touch, and one that I'm glad to see made it into the game.
Be advised, your replacement Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
fight, but not by much. Don't underestimate these terrorists.
Your replacement Titan will be advised. Your replacement Titan will be ready in 30 seconds. Be advised. Your replacement Titan will be ready in 15 seconds. Replacement Titan online. Signal when ready.
Control transferring to pilot. Warning, recovery recommended. Warning, core reactor overload. Eject.
Spread out, spread out! Roger, moving to cover! 2, 3. All IMC units, battle projections are looking grim. There's not much time left to turn it around. Copy, enemy pilot!
So at this point we're approaching the end of the round here, which as it turns out the team I'm on has lost. I suspect I had some small part to play in that. So yeah, the only thing that I really is left to do is to sort of wrap up my preliminary experience of this game. It, as far as a shooter goes, has really good tight shooting mechanics. The verticality and the way that your character moves around is definitely original, and once you've adapted to it, makes for a very good way of playing this game. The Titans themselves are great fun, obviously, and mental, but once you are in them, you can very easily get lost, as I did a couple of times. So yeah, here's me rodeo riding somebody. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point, but you know, that's just how the game ended for me. It is fun, I will be playing it more, and hopefully over the next couple of weeks I'll have a better video to show you. So until then, thanks for listening, blokes. This has been Dave.